Guys, I'm pumped. Guys, I'm pumped. Guys, I'm excited for today's live stream, guys. It's, what is it? It's 3:15. 3:15, guys. This is 3:15 EST. Ugh. Let me just get comfortable in my spinny chair. And whoa. Guys, this spinny chair has like no interruptions whenever you roll around on it. This is amazing. Anyway, I was watching the last part that Eddie VR had posted for the camping game that he did. What was it called? Hold on. I just watched it. Cooking Companions. He posted it like a day ago. 29 on trend. It was just 27. I just watched it like 20 minutes ago and it was just 27 on trending for gaming. Dang. Oh well. I'm tired, guys. So how have your day's been so far? If you're just waking up and stuff, you know. No. I'm gonna give it a little bit again. Wait a couple minutes. Woo! Started 1 minute ago. What is it? Oh. Maybe. You know what? I was trying to figure something out yesterday, guys, because if you were on the live stream yesterday, then you would have seen that something happened in between. So, yeah, I didn't private it because of that. I only privated it because there was an abrupt ending. And I was like, you know what? Let me not just leave it like that. So, today we're just going to be continuing on from where we were the first time. Instead of just leaving everyone confused. Okay, so what is this? Oh. I found a video that I had published from the PlayStation. Like, from the PlayStation. I had no idea how I did that. Anyway. Let's see. I was gonna check something. Shit. Dang. Never mind. How long has it been? 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, today I'm gonna be doing like 2-hour live stream. Only because I've actually made time to be able to do it. If I get interrupted, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad, I'm just gonna be annoyed. Okay. I guess we could start. I was gonna play some kind of song, but then I realized no, I could get copyrighted for that, so let me not. So, oh shoot, I still have like currently taking a break until summer or fall. Live. It's all about you, girl. You get your very own spotlight tonight. And it's all about you. Yeah, it's all about you, Sorry. I don't know what it is. I think it was because... You know what? I don't even know why I'm this hyper right now. Usually I'm not. I'm a very calm person. Okay. You know what? Let's just start because this is getting a bit too much. Okay. Welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club Plus live stream. It is 3:19 EST. Let's log in. Okay. See, it's 3:20. Now it is. Okay, so if you were here yesterday, then you would know that we had checked out the little side quest that wasn't related to the main story. Got new stuff. Like this. Okay, so we had done part 1 of the side story, and it wasn't much. It was just how they had started out with the literature club. Like at first it was just Monica, and then Sayori had came up and found Monica in the classroom, and then Sayori just like decided to join because she thought that helping Monica would be fun, having the literature club be fun and stuff. So we have that. That was basically it. That was all it was. And they had left. They had seen another character in like an empty classroom just reading, and Monica had gone up and just left a flyer about the literature club right in front of her. So that character, that random character that they had went up to, I think it might have been Yuri. So we're just gonna play part 2 and then we'll see if it is right. I feel like it is, because afterwards, for the next side story, it's understanding and it's just Sayori and Yuri. So let's go. Part 2 of Trust. Okay, is my volume up? It is not. Oh, what's this music? Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica, is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. Oh, she saw the poem. Okay, yeah. That was another thing. Sayori had left, and she had dropped the folder, and it was like full of her poems. And one of the poems Monica read, and it was like dark. It was like about wanting to be closer to someone or something like that. It's like, you always leave something for something else, and then at the end it said something like, please be with, like, not please be with me, but it was something like, come back to me or something like that. Something like that. It was really deep, but still. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. What? What? Okay. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration as such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. Oh. This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the way that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Write the way into your heart or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. They're like... Monica's like a very worrisome person. She worries a lot. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? Oh, dang, my microphone's falling off my head. There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. So you'd start off with like a rough draft? Guys, I'm taking this in like a lot, cause this information is kinda good. Anyway. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. But it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out "you idiot" after she writes it down. No, keep it. What? Why? You calling me an idiot? Of course not, but the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just, well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites "your idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down that I'm mad at myself for it, and then did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write about overthinking. So she's just writing everything that comes to mind. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'll have to try really, really hard at it. I could have put auto this whole time, but I think it's something that I'll enjoy with you. Sayori beams. Okay. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. Yeah, work on a new flyer. I won't be so picky about the language. What do you mean? Like English? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. What about the person that they gave the flyer to? Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all new year Monica and Sayori. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But, ooh, dramatic. The new catchphrase is featured clearly on the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. but the message being delivered is the one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? Oh, she's like really nervous. How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Oh, she's like so nervous about this. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating our airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. Oh, it's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. Okay. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh, out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. That's gonna be like... You could... Art. That's what I'm trying to say. Art. Just move your hand, Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The napping club. What in the world? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Please tell me y'all heard that. Hold on, I'm trying to see. No! Ugh, of course it does. Yeah, you could literally hear the airplane in the background. Anyway, you know what? I think I just might keep the double thing on. Okay, sorry, technical difficulties, guys. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too. The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down and stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes a paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. What is it? Oh my gosh. Bro. This is why it's called trust? Oh, that's awful. Sayori. This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. Oh, Sayori's crying! She's got teardrops in her eyes. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's a part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is a literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monika's own futile but genuine effort actually pushed that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breath can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares for herself to continue, Monika waits in gentle silence. Dang. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that it's terrible. Just make her feel worse. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask what's wrong. I know that because I used to be like that. Is it something happened between her and us? Like, whenever we were younger? And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club's only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Oh, dang. Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart, a feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave, I don't even compare. Monika steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. Oh, wow. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Through their contact, Monika can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that all the days have passed. This is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you, I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything and it just... Dang, this is so sad! This is awful. This is so sad. I'm not good at anything and it just feels like everyone has to put up with me and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I'm not going to read that out loud because I don't want to get in trouble for that. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you, it's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong, and Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value, to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. Dang, this is so sad. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me, but any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchanged smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden. Have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing what you did. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Is it Yuri? Oh! It ends beforehand, and it's 3:40. We started at 3:15. How long have we been live for? 25 minutes. That makes sense. Anyway. Oh, that's like a cliffhanger. Well, we're doing that next live stream, guys. Sorry. Okay, so let's go to the real game and then continue on from where we left off. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily discouraged. Blue Lake. Okay, so we'll load where we were. So that, what's it called? So that everybody can be caught up. Okay, so for this, we're going to make a poem for Yuri. Okay, so Yuri likes dark stuff, so also they jump whenever you choose the word that correlates with how they read or what they like. So like if I choose the right one, then Yuri will jump. So okay, why does she like that? Why does she like that one? About sadness? That's I'm trying to choose one for Yuri. Variants. Okay, so see, Yuri likes variants, and also there's this one word that I know that Yuri will jump to because we did it yesterday in that quick live stream. So Inferno, yeah, that's Yuri's. Graveyard is Yuri's. Explode is Yuri's. Massacre is Yuri's as well, because we read that in like this little file thing that they had. Death, okay, I didn't know. Tenacious is Yuri's. Frightening is Yuri's. Actor image is Yuri's. Disown is Yuri's. Where's that one word? Vertigo is Yuri's. I saw that one. And then... oh, they don't have the word. Or did I pass by? Okay. Anxiety is also Yuri's. So, yesterday we had discovered that there was like these files in the game. In that little thing where all of the photos and videos and stuff like that are at. And one of the files, it had poems and stuff like that. And it had only Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki's, like, the words that they would like for whenever you got to pick for the poem. You could put specific words that contribute more to them, I guess you could say. So this one, if I chose the words the right way, then Yuri is gonna be the one that like it the most. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. She was just complaining that she didn't want to be at the festival though. What? Yeah, she was like, oh, I'm not doing this because this sucks, and I don't ever want to read my poem out loud. See? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Is she having like a bad day? Like one of her bad days that she talked about earlier? Because earlier in the little side quest she was like, oh, some days are harder than the others. Is this one of those times that she was talking about? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. She is a little off. She's upset. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards anyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they haven't been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bean, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Bean. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She likes us. Oh, I mean, duh, she likes us. It's like almost any childhood friends become lovers. Not all the time. But I mean, like, situations like this, then yeah. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the... See? It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Bean. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Be warned.
What? Hold up, guys. You have a comment? No, I can't see the comment. I pulled it out. Be warned. Be warned? Is that a threat? Oh my gosh, guys, we got a hate comment. No,
I've completed it and trust me.
I've completed it and trust me. Oh. Okay. That helps. Okay.
It'll get worse.
It'll get worse. Okay. Well, thank you for the advice. Odd. Thank you for the advice, Odd. Anyways, let's continue. Let's see what's happened so far. Monica smiles meaningly. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here.
No.
What the? I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Ooh. Okay, everyone, has she talked to her yet? I want to know what's gonna happen because this is terrifying. Like, what if something happens to Sayori? Like, what if she does something? Because earlier, whenever we did play the little extra part, it was like I have bad days, some worse than others. So now I'm worried that she's gonna end up doing something. Ugh, anticipation. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Okay. Since this poem, we did basically make it. Yeah, no. Since we made this poem mainly for Yuri, of course, then we're gonna show Yuri first, because you know I love Yuri. Bean, this is wonderful. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I can feel the emotion you put into it. Is this a result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. She's a loner! Oh, wait, she gets bullied? Why? She just reads. Why would you read somebody bully someone for, like, reading and wanting to be in their own thought? Even your close friends, for some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri smiled sadly. Being during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't... What? What? Oh, what? And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Bean. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings and all I could do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Bean. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you... Sorry guys. Okay, luckily nobody was watching. But Yeah, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see, well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? Oh, they're friends. We're friends. I wish I had like the little heart monitor that would show like if our relationship had strengthened, like it did in Cooking Companions, like in Eddie VR. Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay, it's a good amount. Oh. Okay. Beach. A marvel million of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So she just basically told us about how her life was. School life. Cause what she had said basically that she didn't have any friends, she's bullied. She was never able to express herself. And with us, she felt as if she could really do that. So yes. We made the perfect poem, guys. Okay, let's show this to... Let's do Natsuki next so we can compare their poems and see how they are. She doesn't like it. Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things, as long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay, like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment than me? No, gross. It's not like I care. She's like the... Oh, I don't even know what the word is. The ones that act like they don't care, but they really do. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off, really. Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the heck do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing ever happened. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they both wrote about the beach. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you pressed your lips to mine. This is a love poem. This is a love poem. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Dang. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, that's incorrect. No, yeah, not really. The beach. So, if I ever got invited to the beach, I would politely decline because, well, unless it was raining, because rain is super weird, and whoever thinks that it's not can get off of my channel right now. I'm just kidding. Please don't leave. I'm just kidding. Please don't leave. I need this. Anyway, look at her smile. Her devilish smile. Child. Just kidding. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. It's false. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Nah, whatever. Let's do Monica. The poems are pretty good. I like both of them. Hi, Bean. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit for at the oh, I forgot about the festival. We're gonna have to read our poems out loud. I have to write a really good one. Okay. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'd also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'd let Monica take out the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, Bean. I was going ooh in my head while reading. I don't think she liked it. She didn't like it. She did not like it, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Hold on. Sorry, guys. That way. It always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Well, duh. That's why we made it. That's why we made it. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple, indirect words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning to it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her lover yet. But don't worry, what? Please tell me y'all saw that! What just happened? It just sped through the... It just sped through the text. Was that supposed to happen? I'm so confused now. I'm so terrified. I'm so terrified now. I don't even like want to continue on with this. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Okay, let's just read this and see where it goes. Oh god. Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Then, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows that what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, another writing tip. Okay, so she gives this each time that we write a poem, or every time we do the poem things. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. Oh, I clicked too fast. It's like almost having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Now, Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I thought, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Bean. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a bit tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. She didn't write a poem. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? What'd she say? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. What are you guys talking about? Usual catchphrase. What? You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? See? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh, okay, so they're like all weirded out because Sayori wasn't here. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off.
best girl.
What? Natsuki best girl? Natsuki? I'd have to say Yuri. Sorry. No, I'm only saying Yuri because she reminds me of Fluttershy. If you look at it, she literally just reminds you of Fluttershy. The way that she acts and the way that she is, it's just almost perfect resemblance. Anyway, back to the story. See, sidetracking, you know? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to... Okay.
Oh, yeah, she just went to pee like 30 minutes ago. I think she fell in. You guys want to go check and help?
Go check and help? You want to help her get out? Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? She didn't answer me!
Natsuki best girl, but how will she pee for that long?
Best girl, but how she can see? She got stuck in the stall. She didn't even answer. She like disregarded the question. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. She's making cupcakes for the festival. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for you, Yuri, you can... Oh, they don't have anything for Yuri! Oh, what? I'm useless? No! No! Why would you... Ugh. Now she's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. I won't grow as a person, so Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. About that.
I just beat DDLC today and am already playing a mod.
I love atmosphere. Oh, that's cool. They have mods already. That's nice. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bean. The one who is truly useless. Okay, we're talking down on ourselves. I thought Monica was saying that to us and I was just like, wow, okay. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Do I have to choose who I'm going to help? That's, as Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, so you shouldn't something... Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Bean may not like to be around if you only make him to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Yuri didn't show me her poems because she thought that I liked Natsuki more.
Oh, so... Oh, Yuri didn't show me her poems because she thought that I liked Natsuki more. Oh, dang. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Technical difficulties, guys. Anyway. Of course. Okay, so what's happened? In that case, everyone looks straight at me, but of course... Oh, okay, so we'd have to choose. We have to choose who we want to go with. I feel like I should choose Sayori, but only because, like, of what just happened. And I don't want anything happening. I don't know. I want to just say... Okay, I'm gonna choose Sayori. Hold on. I'm gonna save right here. So in case that I want to go back...
She thought that because I had the same writing styles as Natsuki and I always hung out with her.
Natsuki's so mean to us, though. Okay, so I'm gonna save right here, and I'm gonna go Sayori. So just in case, I can go back and choose someone else. Okay. Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be with anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for it to be this difficult. Just come to... Well, Monica said she was already getting help from Sayori, so... Let's do Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Bean? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. She's jealous.
She's very kind when you spend loads of times with you and be kind to her.
She's very kind when you spend loads of time. Okay, yeah, so I would have guessed that because, to be honest, I feel like Natsuki would be really kind if that would happen. But then again, she just hates us regardless, so it's okay. We'll just have to learn to accept it. But maybe I'll go back and then choose Natsuki and then see how that goes. So. But I suppose I'm looking forward to a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Bean? Yeah. I'm interested. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. Oh, Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bean picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do will even for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one
acting... like 6'5", light, she tall as heck.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, tall girls... Tall girls. Anyway. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it though. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Oh, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, then let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best of way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I shouldn't matter much anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Bean. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. I would never. It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason, most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks of herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri,
My player asking if he should give Yuri his phone number. What else is he gonna do? Send an owl with a letter.
Send a note with her letter. He's gonna mail it to her. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally understands. Oh, I'm getting all jumbled up. Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Okay. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're both outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Can we check up on Sayori? Because I'm still kind of worried about it. It's already Sunday! Why did we time skip? I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and is also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, even when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yeah, see? Okay, go visit Sayori! Yes, visit Sayori. Okay. Rather than asking, I simply say, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm terrified. Oh. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. I'm terrified. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayori? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh. I was so scared for a second. Ah. I thought she did something. Because it said that we hadn't heard from her from whenever she left. And it was already Sunday. Okay. Hi, Bean. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true, but what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Bean, huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Player really shouldn't have left her hanging for too long. She is small Bean and he needs to protect her.
Exactly. Protect Sayori at all costs. I'm just so scared because if you remember in the first game, there was one scene where Sayori was hanging from, hanging around. She was literally hanging around. And I was scared that that happened again in this game, so, you know. Gotta stay worried for Sayori. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Bean, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Bean? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I finally know how worthless I am?
When I was playing in the second act, in one scene I saw a picture of Sayori hanging at the back of the classroom and it scared the freako.
See? Yeah, I'm talking about that scene from the last one. I thought it happened now. I was like, no, please. It's too early in the game. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. Dang. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it even possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? She really wants so badly for me to not think about her. Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like you've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Bean. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted your effort. She doesn't think that she's worth anything, so she doesn't want anyone caring about her, and it's so sad. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Right, that I don't your all Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Bean. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Bean, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Bean. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remains at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Bean. Sayori barely manages to speak to her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know.
It's sad that Sayori hung herself because Monica deleted her.
Deleted her? What do you mean deleted her? You know what, never mind. Don't say it, just say it. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Okay. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Bean. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and it's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Dang. So somber. It's just... I say goodbye to Sayori, then exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Dang. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ugh. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore that. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, let's make these decorations for tomorrow. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so you don't tell someone that. You just let it be clean. Let it be clean. It's very considerate of you to do. I don't know. I'm tired, guys. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer. What's in the drawer? What's in the drawer? Should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would definitely be neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Yeah, me either, so it's okay. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, romance. Well, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion in anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Okay, so at least she's comfortable with this. That's good. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different word on each paper. You'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway in the classroom. Well, then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, okay, so it'll be like a curtain of words. And then whenever they walk past, they could take one off and then read it, and then you could just like make poems or something like that. It may attract some to peek inside. Oh, okay, so yeah, like tricks. No, I'm just kidding. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I did get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker bean. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches in her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Of course. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger. Maybe... What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just very funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once more. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands
fair enough, they are kinda cool looking.
Yeah, knives are pretty cool. I like knives too. I like butterfly knives. Those are cool. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, which the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Bean! Why did you do that? Oh, we're getting yelled at. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me, I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her hand, her face burning up. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? She's a vampire, guys. She's a no, fine. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Bean. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay. It looks better than expected and would be very effective as a door crew.
Yuri got the drip.
Yeah. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. I Are you ready to move on to this next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each tablets in. 6 cups of water? Oh, okay, 6 cups of water, not 6 cups of water. Okay, that makes sense. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes, I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping in the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that's very nice. What did she do with... Why did she put her sleeve back down? Okay. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel outside so we can wave each other. Okay, so this is just making the stuff. I don't think you guys will mind if we just skip through, you know? I didn't mean that at all. It's fun, you know? Yeah.
Damn, she cutting her arms like cake.
Like cake? You just compare that to cake? Dang. You just compared her doing SH to cake? Okay, you know what? Ugh. You are wildin'. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter to me if we don't talk that much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. That's how I feel too. IRL chat, guys, that's how it is most of the time. You don't even have to talk. As long as you're here, this is fun. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, dang. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault.
When I first beat DDLC, I done the Yuri route without even knowing there were routes.
What? I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Oh! Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it, sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Wait, just for a little while longer. It feels really nice. It's the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm.
Remember this. The creators of this game made this very sexual.
Yeah, I know, that's so... Okay. 3 viewers, let's go. Let's see where this leads us, guys, come on. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent.
What are you streaming on?
Dude, I'm streaming on PlayStation right now. Cause, TBH, man. That's all I got in the end. Why? Is there like something wrong with the stream or something? I mean, I tried to put it the best quality that I could. Anyway, I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Okay. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty.
Just wondering, lol.
Oh, okay. And natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have some extra time after finishing the work. Well,
US Xbox users can't stream on YouTube without paying for stuff.
Oh yeah, that's how PlayStation is too. You can stream without paying for anything either. It's irresponsible of me to wait much longer. More time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really got the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Yeah, we could hang out again. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Bean. Yuri takes a step closer, then briefly squeezes my hand.
After doing the Natsuki route, I realized that Yuri is a lot nicer than Natsuki when you get help her with cupcakes.
Oh, dang. I might go back and do the Natsuki one. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Yo. We just got interrupted. Hi, Bean. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Bean. I just stopped to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so...
Caught in 4K.
Exactly, caught in 4K. So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. She just ran off. She's... That was kind of... She clearly embarrassed. Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye to her. Sayori... I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come over and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters. Why is she crying? That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Bean? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much.
Too bad the festival never happened cause of you know. Sayori.
Why would you spoil that? That was a spoiler. I'm not yelling at you, but I mean like, wow, that's just what happens? Wow. Okay, well, wow. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Bean. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica?
Oh crap, I thought you knew.
Monica? Monica's true? It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if that takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Bean. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Bean, I like you so much that I want to die. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm trying to keep my channel up. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh no! Oh no! No, cause then what if I say I love you and then she gets all sad and she's like, no, it's not true. I saw how you were with Yuri. I saw how close you were getting with her. And then if I say you'll always be my dearest friend, she'll be like, oh, my heart's crushing, or something like that. She'll be heartbroken because she just said that I like you more than you like me. Oh, this is so confusing. I don't know what to say. Come on, help me out, guys. What do I say? Oh, this is so confusing. Both options are just so nerve-wracking. I don't know what to do next. Oh, that's awful. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna say I love you.
Ayo, this was very tricky to me.
See? Yeah, it's tricky to me too. Okay, I'm gonna say I love you. Sayori, I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Bean. Oh no! Sayori suddenly wraps her arms tightly around me. Bean, is this really okay? Yes, of course! I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Bean. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Bean. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll always be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Yes, everything will be okay, Sayori. Please, just don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything dumb. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about any those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Bean. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I do whatever it takes to whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. Go to her house! I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided it's too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. I know Monica, but knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Check up on Sayori. Bean, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought Yuri would be here now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the decks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on days like this she'd try a little harder. I'd say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Subtly, I feel awful knowing it's not simply... Ah, dang. Yes, you should have. You should take a little responsibility for her being... Why did the music stop? I just realized that the music stopped. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. She's stalking. No, she was stalking. Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think, huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she's practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. The title of it is percent. Like, just the percentage thing. Get out of my head. Oh, that's all that it says in the beginning. It's just get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ugh, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Bean, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. No! No! Oh. Oh, that's awful. I already know what it is. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open... No! No! Oh, I'm sorry for my headphone users. File game scripts, trace back text for details. Line 307. 307. What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. It isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? And make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walk her to school, and remain friends with her like it always has been. then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just... I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Well, end. And it just restarts. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. What in the world? Wait. Now what? Now what? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Start a new game. What? Okay, oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, it's empty. Where did my other... Oh, it's a new game. Wait. Pictures. There's new pictures. Of what, though? Okay, so new pictures of these. Secrets. Backgrounds. Drawings. Promo. Halloween. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Music. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... Whenever we had found it, it said something like this. Look at the bottom! Look at the bottom! Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if... Wait. Exception. Oh, geez. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What? Happy Thoughts PNG. It's image. What? Now what? Oh my gosh. Oh, my heart hurts. No. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I think, okay guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here for today. How long have I been playing for? It's 5:04. We started at 3:15. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here for today, guys. Hopefully I can continue and we can continue this live stream tomorrow because I really want to know what has happened. Okay, this is a giant cliffhanger type thing. Oh my gosh, my heart's racing. I just don't know how to feel. This is amazing though. The storyline adding up to this. Wow. I want to know what happened, like, because now this is where the real stuff happens. Okay. Anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, do whatever you want. Peace. Adios.